What's going on, folks? Welcome on back to the Hall Pass. I'm Nolan Hall, and ladies and gents, we're in the prime of sports right now. The Olympics is underway. We got a week left today, and a week today. We're filming this on Sunday. This podcast is going to be out on Monday. I believe Monday the 16th. Yeah, it'll be out then. But yeah, today's gonna be a great pod. Olympics is underway, and a week from today is going to be the gold medal game. So for hockey, and the Olympics has been phenomenal so far. Cortina and Milan have done such a great job with this Winter Olympics. It's been a phenomenal. It's been phenomenal. All the events have been fantastic. The hockey, especially, has been a lot of upsets. We saw Slovakia beat Finland the other day. And today's a good one. We got two of my buddies from school coming on here, Griffin, Zach. Both great guys, good personality. So it's going to be fun having those guys on. They'll be on here in a sec. We'll throw to that. But in the meantime, today is we're just going to be out on the 16th on Monday. And then we'll probably have a podcast out on Saturday doing a preview for whatever the gold medal game is going to be. So yeah, should be interesting. Quarterfinals or qualifier matchups, those are on Tuesday. Quarterfinals is on Tuesday. That's when Canada will play. Most people who tune into this are Canadian fans, so that podcast we'll talk about that with Griffin, Zach in a sec. And yeah, this should be a great episode. Two great guys. Looking forward to today's episode. We'll see you guys there. Let's throw to them.
Alrighty, folks. Today here we got Zachary Veneziano and Griffin Jones. Fellas, how we doing?
What's
I'm
going on?
right.
Alrighty, boys. So this is gonna be a deadly trio here. This is I don't know how we're gonna do this without fucking laughing throughout this whole podcast. But anyways, Team Canada, they're done their round robin, go out 3-0, number one seed. They basically pounded every team. Czechia pounded them 5-0. 5-1 win over Switzerland, and then it was a bad day to be a Frenchman. Beat France. What was it 10-2? So now, fellas, what do we think of this team? I guess there could be some lows. Every team has their lows, but what are the highs and the lows of this team?
I think definitely the explosiveness that they have on their offense is like holy Christ, man! Like every line buzzes all night long.
Yeah,
Obviously,
exactly.
I think their defense is definitely the low point of their roster, but
Yeah,
it
I
seems
mean,
okay back there.
and I don't know
You
what it
wouldn't think
is.
you
You
wouldn't
go,
think
you
the
go.
goalies are the weak point?
Yeah, between Bennington and Thompson, like it seems like Bennington will be their guy throughout the rest of it. I mean, but I don't know. I really like how Thompson did against Switzerland. Like I thought it's tough, like
It
because
should be interesting to see like like who they decide to start
well,
against like an actual test.
like John Cooper's got a fucking hard on for Bennington, so he's gonna play him. He's gonna play him every game. Like who I'm trying to remember. I was trying to think of this thing. Who were the three goalies in Four Nations? Bennington, and who were the two others? You guys remember?
No.
Oh wait, no, Montalbo was one.
Montembeau, yeah,
But
Montembeau.
who? But he was like the scratch. I don't even
He
know
was
who the
like
other
their
one was.
Kemper this year.
Well, Kemper wasn't on it last year.
Yeah.
Who the fuck was the other one?
I'm actually curious.
Yeah, somebody look that up. But now I want to ask you guys this because I've been a big fan of all the lines. The lines have been great. Like I'm a big my obviously my favorite line is the McDavid, Celebrini, Wilson line.
Yep.
Second line, or I guess you call it, there's no really first, second, third line, but I think the Crosby, Marner, Stone line's been great. The only line I haven't been a big fan of is
McKinnon
the
line.
is the Hagel, McKinnon, and Suzuki
Yeah.
line.
It
And
it just doesn't seem like they gel together.
Yeah,
Like
they don't fit
that's
well.
that's just from my perspective, but it just doesn't seem like it seems like in a way like Hagel and Suzuki are a step behind McKinnon and
yeah,
they just can't like put the pieces together.
there's been a
I mean
couple times.
McKinnon is starting to play well.
There's been a couple times the last two games that they've also moved McKinnon up with Celebrini and
Yeah.
McDavid and then put Wilson down there. Now I think let me know what you guys think of this. What if they I know it sucks because like they haven't that you had 3 games to change up the lines and try it out, but they're not going to change it going into the quarters, I don't think. But if you put like you slot like McKinnon obviously wants to play with Crosby, I think too. Put
Yeah,
Crosby
100%.
with Crosby with McKinnon and Stone. And what if you did Suzuki, Marner, and Hagel as your third line?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that could work, but
Because I also think Suzuki's better as a centerman.
Yeah, he knows how to win draws and he's obviously amazing in his own zone.
Now, also, let's go to the power play because the guy who's been my least favorite, I like watching him outside of this, but he's been so shit. Is Sam Reinhart.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, he's
they
not
like
Not
been great.
definitely not shooting the puck as much
he's
as any.
not shooting the puck, and it's like so if you're not going to shoot the puck too, why are you on the first power play? Celebrini got to be on the first power play.
No kidding. Yeah.
I think, and I know Suzuki's been kind of crappy in this, but I think you put Suzuki on the second power play too. He's got 31 power play points this year.
It's a
Could
good
put
point.
him there, but now let's take a look at we got the qualifier games on there's no games tomorrow. There's qualifying games on Tuesday. So for those of you who don't know, top four teams that got spots in the quarterfinals where Canada was the one seed, USA was the two seed, Slovakia was the three seed, and Finland was the four seed. So now we got four games on Tuesday. Now we got first game here, 6:10 in the morning, Italy and Switzerland. What do we think here?
Switzerland wins by
Yeah, it was gonna get crushed.
probably like 6-1.
So that means I don't know. I have to do the math here after. Then we got Germany and France. I think Germany would probably take
Germany
that one
kills
by more of a
Yeah,
three.
Germany's gonna kill them.
Denmark and Czechia. Canada would play the winner of these two.
Go
Uh,
Denmark.
you go
No, probably
Denmark.
Czechia.
They've looked good though. Like Czechia, they're they're definitely one of the disappointing teams in this tournament. Like I thought they were
Pasta hasn't been that good.
no, they don't really have anyone that has really been standing out. But I think Denmark's been amazing for their standard, obviously.
Yeah.
Like a
And then we got
mid-tier team. Yeah.
Yeah, it's your team that's actually playing like above where they should be.
Yeah.
they got isn't Freddie Anderson their goalie?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think he's been all right too. And you got Sweden and Latvia, and Sweden should win that. But
Who
talking
knows
about
at
this,
this point?
let's go on Sweden for a
Zach, we're
second.
talking about that earlier today. Sweden has to be the biggest
Biggest
disappointment.
disappointment.
They're like that is embarrassing how bad they're playing right now.
Like you could probably say that they could you argue that they have the best D in the tournament? Like would you take the States D or Sweden's D?
Probably the States.
Probably the States, yeah.
I think I would too, but like you got so many there's a lot of good D on that team. Like you got Dahlin, Hedman, Eric Carlson. Who the other D on that team? Can't even think right now. But like is Forsberg hurt or is he just are they
Oberg, Anderson, OEL, Forsling,
Oh, yeah.
Carlson, Hampus, Lindholm. Yeah, so I think the States is definitely better just because like they're like not even their top three guys. They already have Werenski, Faber, Hughes.
And I think like I mean Pettersson at his last game was good against Slovakia, 2 goals, but that guy just can't click, man. He can't get anything going. I mean, Nylander's been all right. Apparently, Nylander hasn't practiced at all with this team. He's only played games. I don't
Well,
even
he's
know.
super injured. He's like super injured.
I
He should
heard
not be
that
at this
too.
tournament.
I think
He should not be at this tournament.
a lot of Leaf fans are pissed about that he's even there. And then we'll switch over from Sweden to the States. Now, I think the States are kind of you're in that spot where it's like I think if you're American watching this team, I don't think you're like super happy with what they've done, but I don't think you'd be pissed off at the same time. Like they haven't got there wasn't really any close games yet, but I think that they haven't been like amazing.
Dominant.
No, they
Well,
haven't been dominant.
like it seems like every game that they've or most yeah, every game that they've played, they've like it's taken them a bit of time to get going. Like especially today
Yeah.
against Germany, like they were like it was a 1-2 goal game for like most of that game, and then they ran away with it at the end because Germany obviously starts to get tired, and then States
Yeah. Like
outworked them by a mile. But
they've definitely had a problem. Like their first period is where they've struggled a lot. Like after the first period today against Germany, I think they scored with like 30 seconds after the first, 1-0. They trailed to Denmark 2-1 the other night after the first period. And then against who was their first game against Latvia? They obviously they had 2 goals overturned, but
They
still
were also tied, I think, in the
also
first,
tied. Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, like so they're having a lot of struggles in the first period. And I think that I guess this is where we can go to the next part of this. If Sweden beats Latvia, which honestly anything can happen in international hockey, and we've seen that the last 2 years, but most likely Sweden is going to win that game. That means Sweden plays the States in the quarterfinals, and that's the top team going out early. Now, Sweden in that game, in the first period, they got to come out flying. You got to come out
Yeah.
flying against them. Like so Sweden would end up playing the States, like we said earlier. Canada would play the winner of Czechia and Denmark. Slovakia would play the winner of Germany and France.
That'd be a really good game. Germany, Slovakia, be a really good game.
That'd be a
Yeah.
good game.
Those are two
And then
teams.
Finland and Switzerland. So, or Finland would play the winner of Switzerland and Italy. Switzerland should win that pretty easily. Now, let's do like semifinal or quarterfinal predictions here. So, you guys have Czech beating Denmark.
Yeah, I think Czechia beats Denmark.
Okay, so there's one quarterfinal.
Underdogs, Denmark.
Do we see Sweden beating Latvia?
Yeah.
Okay. Germany, France. I'll take probably Germany.
The Nazis.
And Switzerland, Italy. Switzerland should take that. Now Canada, Czechia, quarterfinals. Be a rematch of the opening game. I don't know. I think the Czechs will really bring it.
In the quarters.
What?
Canada will beat Denmark in the quarters.
You think Denmark beats Czech?
I think so.
Yeah. I don't think
I
so.
kind of like that.
But yeah,
US
Canada's moving on to the semis easily. Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure it out here. Like let's say Canada wins, US wins. Let's say Slovakia wins. I think Germany would beat Slovakia, be an upset. Like Slovakia's been the better
I
team,
like that as well. Yeah.
but and then Finland, Switzerland, that'd be good. I think Finland would move on though. But so that means if let's say Canada, US, Slovakia, and Finland moved on.
Does it reseed after
It
quarters?
does. It reseeds. Yeah. It reseeds going into the semis.
Yeah, so it's like
So then
one
Canada would play Finland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then it'd probably be States, Germany, or
States,
Slobes.
States, Germany, or
States, Slovakia. Yeah.
But I think for my sake, like for Canadians,
States Slobes would, yeah, I feel like States Slobes would be a good game.
I think, but for us, like for Canadians, I think we would want Germany to beat Slovakia. So then we're still the one seed, and then we play Germany instead of Finland, no?
Yeah,
Like,
good point. But
like,
I mean, I also think that if we're hoping that the States could get eliminated early, I feel like Slovakia is a better team to beat the States than Germany. Like I feel like they have a way better chance.
I don't see the
That's
States.
That's not going to happen. This
who
whole
knows?
tournament is setting up a Canada States gold medal game. That's what this tournament is.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to be, but like,
No, it's gonna be
It's going to be that. That's the gold medal game.
the way that one of them loses at least.
did you guys watch? Any of you guys watch the States game today?
Yeah, I watched the whole game.
I didn't get to
I
watch.
didn't.
I know Keller draw into the lineup for Connor. How was he?
Non-existent.
Dude,
But
it's
they also like towards the end of the second, like it was 2-0 for it was 1-0 after the first, and then they got an early one in the second, and then they got a late one in the second, but for over half the game it was 2-0 and they were dominating them. Like Germany couldn't get out of their own zone.
yeah, like Connor, what I found of him, Kyle Connor, he sucked at the Four Nations too. Like
It was horrible.
he was
It was
horrible.
horrible.
But at the like any international tournament, the guy blows. I didn't think Keller is Keller having a bad year? I thought he was doing all
He had
right.
he had a 6 start, and then he went on like a streak where he had like 2 points in like 13 games.
Oof.
Really. So Keller drawed in there. We can talk about Jeremy Swayman for a sec yesterday. The States decided to start him
Yeah,
against
that
them.
was
Did you guys see the goal from fucking center ice?
turned it on and
Yeah.
it happened. I was like, what's going on?
Uh,
Like, he wired that thing from the red line.
And I'm assuming Hellebuck's probably pretty good today, but now let's talk about the Sportsnet and TSN panel. What do we think of this? I think it's electric.
I think it's awesome.
I think it's good.
Because
I
they
think
got
it
like they have like the NHL experience with Bieksa, and then they got Friedman's obviously awesome, and so is Duthie. And then I like that they have Cassie Campbell on there.
Yeah,
She's actually pretty good.
I'm not gonna get into other stuff, but she's she's been good compared to others I'd compare to, but Cheryl Pounder's not bad either. I don't mind her. She's pretty good, but um yeah, I think Duffy and McLean like fuck, I gotta reconnect here. But Duffy and McLean, we'll cut this out. But Duffy and McLean, if you compare James Duffy to Ron McLean, James Duffy fucking wipes the floor with him. Wipes
100%.
the floor. Um,
I was
Ron
did
McLean has
you
no
see any of
energy
that?
anymore.
Did you guys see any of that stuff on Twitter about like people telling Ron to ride
hang him
into
up.
they were calling him Ron the dinosaur, telling him to ride into the sky
That's hilarious.
and give the job like it was like give a blank check to Duthie for HNIC, which is not it's actually a good take.
That I mean, that's fucking hilarious. All right. Now I know we're not. We'll switch over from the Olympics for a bit. We'll come back to it at the end, but we're all. Zach, you're a Yankee fan, right?
I am.
You're a Yankee fan. Okay. Now listen. Obviously, I'm a Jays fan. Griff, you're a Jays fan, right?
Obviously.
Now we're probably all pretty biased here, but let's talk about your Yanks here for a sec, Zach. Now, off season basically did sign Cody Bellinger, not a horrible deal. Brought back Ahmed Rosario. Who are the other guys? You guys signed that guy from the
Tr-
Marlins, Weathers, right?
Yeah, Trent Grisham qualifying offer.
Christian. I mean, that's a lot though.
Yeah, 25 million.
That is a lot for him. Like that guy, in my opinion, great year last year. Give him credit there. I mean, strikes out a lot, but I mean, he can hit homers. So can almost everybody on that team. But like, is that a guy that's worth 25 mil? Probably not.
Probably not.
I think you'd be generous giving him 15. Like
Because
now,
he's not going to get 30 home runs again in a season. Like, I don't think he's going to get
I
34
don't
home runs.
I don't think so either. But what do you think of the Yanks this year? And do you think they could be a top two team in the AL East?
Oh, absolutely. They won 91 games last year, tied with the Jays, and they had like their midseason slump that they have every year. It's the same team. Plus, with Garrett Cole coming back 2 months into the season
Yeah,
and Carlos Rodon, the rotation's there. I like Schlittler, Rodon when he comes back, Cole, obviously. And the lineup is still dangerous. It's still they get the most home runs. Hopefully, Giancarlo can play more than 50 games this year. But
he's
when you have
getting
Aaron
how
Judge,
old
you
is
have a
he
chance.
now?
He is, he's got to be like 35, 36.
35, yeah, the old stink.
I mean, yeah, I mean, if Judge can obviously I think with that team, you just gotta stay healthy, really, especially with the road. Like the only thing that worries me for that team is the start of the year and that rotation. Like, I don't know how good that rotation will be the start of the year. Like, you probably got what? What are you rolling out to start of the year there? Like Freed,
Max Fried, Schlittler,
Littler,
Lewis Heel.
Will Warren, and Weathers guy. No, is he
Yeah.
your starter? So the rotation at the start of it for the first month or two would probably be pretty shaky, but lineup's not bad. I think if Ben Rice can even get better than what he was last year, I think that guy's gonna be pretty good. But do you think the Yankees are a better team than the Jays?
He can't, no, probably not.
No,
Like
I mean,
realistic,
at least you're being fair about it. Because some Yankee fans, man, they think that their team's that they're fucking everything. But
I really don't know like how what our start's gonna be like just because like we lost Bichette and like
if
he
you if you look
like
at the Jays schedule though, the Jays have the easiest first 10 games. Like if you look at the Jays schedule, our first games we got like Oakland, Colorado,
ouch.
and the White Sox. First three
For like the
series.
three worst teams in baseball.
Yeah, you could probably I think the A's will be a little bit better. Like just an older lineup. Their rotation sucks. I think the Nationals might be worse than them, but yeah, arguably the three worst teams in baseball to start the year. Get a good start. Now, if you look at the Jays, like obviously not getting Bo or Tucker stinks because I remember at one point you had every MLB analyst saying like they could get both of them, and now you get none. Um, Obviously Anthony Santander is going to be out for 5 to 6 months. We got fucking Anthony Rendon 2.0 here. That sucks. And now I think the most player who I'm curious about is Okamoto. Because see, like I this is what I talked to a couple people at school about it, but like the Japanese pitchers that have came here have all done really well. Like Yamamoto, I guess you could say Sasaki, Imanaga. Senga's been kind of crappy the last couple of years, but he's done fairly well. But if you look at the hitters on the other hand, the hitters coming from Japan to here have been shit. Like,
Terrible.
okay, besides
Yeah.
Otani, we'll give them that. We'll give them Otani. But who's an example here? Like Masataka Yoshida signing with Boston. Guy's been garbage. I think that the Jays getting Okamoto, I think he's gonna be better than Murakami. I think that guy's a little bit that guy clearly has power in him, but I don't think that guy's gonna be as good as people think he is, and especially because like he signed with the White Sox. Like
Sucks.
not a lot of good teams want to sign that guy. But I think a lot of teams reached out to Okamoto. Um, Obviously clearly hits bombs. He's hit like 30 bombs every single season. But I think ML like when he faces MLB pitching, I mean, don't get me wrong, Japan League's really good, second best league in the world, but I don't know if he's a guy that's gonna hit 30 bombs anymore, I think. And I don't even know how old he is. Do we know how old this guy is?
Late 20s.
Late 20? Okay. So he's not that old, but I think it'll be interesting to see how that guy does. I think if Ernie Clement can be Ernie Clement again, maybe put 15 pounds on the guy, hit a couple more homers. Nathan Lucas is another guy, big bat to that lineup.
Okamoto's 29.
It's 29.
How
Hmm.
long's his contract? What, 3 years?
3 years, 60 mil. It's not a bad deal, but it
This,
could be
this,
bad.
It
the
could be
AL East
like
is going to be
extremely
stacked.
bad.
The AL East is going to be stacked because Baltimore's lineup is stacked.
Baltimore's lineup is really good. It's just
They're pitching. They have no pitching.
they Bass signing Bassett for them is a good deal. Like is it they definitely overpaid him. I mean, I know it's a 1 year deal, so you'll get more. Like I think it's
Way
18,
overpaid.
18
What,
and 18 and
18
a
mil?
half.
Yeah,
But
that's insane.
I thought he was going to go for like 13. Maybe.
that's probably more reasonable. But I think their rotation now you got Trevor Rogers like their ace, I guess. Bassett, Zach Eflin, uh who else you got in their rotation? Dean Creamer, that one guy, I
Ugh.
think that's his name. And I think they got that one other guy, Tyler like Bradish or something like that. But yeah, like you said, Zach, AL East is stacked. Rays are probably
Rays are going to be the worst team.
they'll be the worst team. Yankees will definitely be a better second half team, I think.
Yeah.
And then I actually think that a lot of people are going to sleep on the Red Sox. I think the Red Sox should be pretty good. Like, I think a full season of Roman Anthony, that guy's going to be really good.
I, they, I think they probably win the AL East.
I was saying,
Philly.
Yeah, I think the Red Sox
Wow.
probably win it. Yeah.
I actually think there's a chance. I think that they're like that sneaky good team. Like, their
Yeah.
rotation's pretty nasty too. Like,
What about the
Crochet,
Oats?
what?
What about the Oats?
Their lineup is good. Their pitching, I don't think, is going to get it done for them though.
Really, really bad.
And their bullpen sucks too.
Yeah.
So whatever, you know that you guys know that guy Felix Bautista?
Yeah.
That
Yeah, yeah.
they're close. What the fuck happened to that guy?
He got injured.
I swear, but he was he even there at all last year?
No, I think he was injured the whole year.
Because I know that guy's pretty nasty. That guy has like a 95 mile per hour splitter, throws like 103. He was their closer and he was nasty. Um, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't like their bullpen isn't that good. I think the road like they got Shane Baz too. I forgot about that from the
Like
Rays. They didn't
35
trade
games
him.
last year.
But
But he got injured, Griff, I think midway through the year.
but Red Sox, their rotation's nasty. Like Crochet, I think he wins the Cy Young this year. That's my bold take. Ranger
Oh,
Suarez.
you think Garrett Crochet wins the Cy Young over Tarek Skubal?
I, that's tough, man. Now
Not
here,
a
let me ask you this: you guys think Scooble gets traded this season?
No, I think they pay him.
That that qualifying offer was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like I think it was 19 million. Then they took it to arbitration or something or whatever, and then he got 32, I think.
Yeah.
32 million dollars. So yeah, I mean, I think and the Detroit's rotation is nasty too. Like signing Framber, you got Jack Flaherty if he could be better. Casey Mize is good. They got that young guy Jackson Jobe. I'm pretty sure his name is. He's nasty too. But
You're also forgetting they signed back Justin Verlander,
oh, that's right. They signed him.
Right. Run it back one more year.
trying to get 300 wins.
I don't know what's gonna happen with Scherzer.
I hope he comes back.
No, he's not coming back.
Do you actually want him back as Jays fans?
I do. He's electric, man.
I take him back if he just wants to sit in the dugout, and then if he wants to pitch in the postseason, sure. But
In the
guys,
dugout, they pitch like once every once every 2 weeks, maybe.
it'd be interesting to see how Cody Ponce does too, because like we have the Jays have a lot of starting pitching, which is never a bad thing, just because see how many pitchers get injured. But like the Jays rotation is solid. Like Bieber's starting on the IL to start the year, but a full Jays healthy rotation when you could roll out Gosman, Cecia, Savage, Bieber, and I'm not a big Brios guy anymore. I hope they trade him, which I think they put him on the trade block, but I don't think anyone wants his contract. Then we go Ponce as your five guy, and Eric Lauer out of the bullpen, or could start games here and there too. Like,
Well, I don't know how Ponce is gonna do because he took the year off and went to the Japan League or whatever, right?
No, yeah, he went to the KBO, he went to the
Maybe,
Korean.
oh yeah, and he actually like pitched well.
dude, he's the MVP.
Like
Yeah,
making the transition from MLB to KBL and then back to MLB all like in a 3 year span. Like I don't know how that's gonna do for him.
I don't think he's going to be great. Like
Be great, but he I don't know. He could
he could be
be
serviceable.
pretty
Like
valuable.
he could be serviceable, but I don't think he's going to be great.
Spring training will show a lot on how he is. Obviously, I know spring trainings guys are just getting back in the groove of things, so you're not going to expect like perfect numbers from them. But I think a guy like Ponce in spring training needs to be 100%. Like I think he needs to be. I think he needs to be good. Like because I don't think he's fighting. I don't think he's fighting for like a rotation spot, but he kind of is at the same time. Like with the amount of money they're paying Barrios, and I know Barrios does not want to pitch out of the bullpen. We all know who that went. So I don't know. It'll be tough. But baseball's gonna be a good year. World Baseball Classic I think starts in 3 weeks. I think that tournament's always great.
That's
Bunch of what's
It's
that?
going to be great.
he's sick.
Yeah, a lot of controversy there with like some Cuban guys too, Lindor, Correa, and Javier Baez not playing in it it's due to some.
Yeah, there's a lot
Because
of
their teams aren't allowing them
yeah,
because
I
like
think that's
insurance payments.
let them play for their country.
I know what's his name. Bad Bunny offered to play Correa's like thing or something like that.
And
And
then the Dodgers aren't letting what's his name pitch either.
Otani and
Otani.
Sasaki.
They're
I
not
don't think
letting Stocky pitch either.
Well,
Yeah.
they're not letting Sasaki pitch.
they're letting Yamamoto, but not Sasaki. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I guess Sasaki was hurt. I guess maybe that's why before. I
And
don't
then,
know.
and then Puerto Rico too. I think, or is it? I think it's Puerto Rico that's threatening to not play in the WBC.
Yeah, yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Just
Okay.
like how like IIHF needs to get Russia back in these hockey tournaments. That's a
Yeah.
joke.
But they can't do that. They can't do
Yeah.
that. They're
Like,
currently at war.
long enough. Like we know,
They're,
like all
they're
the shit
currently
that's
at
happening.
war.
Like it's gone on long enough. Like stop punching the fucking players.
Russia versus Ukraine in the World Juniors.
Yeah.
I guess that's probably why. I don't even know what's going on there.
Putin
It's
would
been it's been
fucking
like 5 years. It's been like
would bomb
6
the
years.
bench.
I don't know. Anyways, go back to Olympic hockey before we wrap up today's pod. Uh, Canada will be either facing Czech or Denmark. Griff thinks it's gonna be Denmark. Zach,
Baby.
you think Denmark too, right?
No, Czechia. I think
Thinks
Czechia.
Cha-cha.
That should be a good game. Those games are on Monday. Then, fellas, we can maybe pop back here on Saturday, maybe before the gold medal game. We'll do a little preview if you guys are down for that.
Yep, down for it.
Yeah.
Cool. Alrighty, folks. So we'll be back here on today's. Where this is going to be uploaded on Monday. We'll put it out then, and then we'll be back here on Saturday. We'll do a little preview for the gold medal game. It'd be pretty nails. It'd be pretty nails if it's Canada and States. I think that obviously I'm gonna watch the Sweden US game and hope Sweden pounds them just because I fucking hate the States. But I think that
But beating them in the gold medal game again would just feel
great. It would feel great.
that's what everyone wants to see. So
It's like after we beat them at like Four Nations and then like to shove it down their throat again, like that'd be sick.
yeah, no.
Then we could stop hearing all the shit about USA and being up there with Canada. Like no, like
Yeah,
way ahead.
you gotta shut that shit down. So hopefully that will be our gold medal game. We'll be back here on Saturday, folks. Griffin, Zach, thanks for coming on, boys. They'll definitely be on here in the next future, so they'll be back soon. Thanks for watching episode 52 of the Hall Pass. See you later.
Cheers.